With me today is Shandra Love. She is the author of Family Ties, Family Lies, A Daughter's Revenge. This is her latest book, and I want to ask, what inspired you to write this book?
I was trying to come up with something different. The other books that I've written were based on fact, and I wanted to try my hand at fiction, and I wanted it to be on the mystery level because I am a mystery buff, and I was sitting around with my daughter and trying to determine what it should be about, who it should be about. And a few days later is actually when it came to me that I should model it around a daughter who is trying to exact revenge for a wrong that was done to her mother years ago.
Now, your main character, your daughter, is named Summer, and she's a successful writer. Is that modeled after you?
Absolutely.
Now, when she has her latest book out, she starts getting a lot of fan mail, and not all of it is really nice fan mail.
No, it's not. But one in particular that captures her attention is when she receives it from ghostwriters, someone who promises to divulge their identity and to share information with her as to why her mom abruptly left home and raised her alone.
Mm-hmm. So that inspires her to do a little investigating?
It does. She takes some of the information to her mother, and her mom, gives her a little nervous reaction, and it's when she sees that reaction from her mom that she thinks there must be some truth to it. So she continues the correspondence with Ghostwriter and basically goes on a whirlwind of trying to figure out who it is and eliminate people, because it's quite suspenseful, but it's also very painful information that she is being made privy to.
Mm-hmm. And the bad things that are going on are really centered in family, which makes it, I'm sure, that much more excruciating.
Exactly. And that's also why, in her attempt to right the wrong, she's also torn between what it'll do to her family after the fact. So it's a matter of, do I go ahead and take this on and let the chips fall where they may, or do I not do it and leave that skeleton in the closet?
And now we can't tell the end, because people need to buy the book.
Absolutely.
If they're going to find out about this. Now, you said your other books were based on fact. Were they mysteries as well?
No, they were not. One of them was based on my relationship with my little sister who passed away 7 years ago, and I suffered clinical depression after that, and it was therapeutic for me to remember her in a healthy way. So I embarked on that, and it turned out to be a successful novel for me. Another one was detailing my work with Hurricane Katrina evacuees and what it was like to work with them and what I drew from them, because it turned out to be a very, very rewarding experience for me.
So you just mined your life for your books.
I have, and that's what I told my daughters when they asked me, Mom, where do you get your stuff? A lot of times I'm asleep when a thought will come to me, and I'll jump up and jot it down and follow up on it later. But I can be driving, talking on the phone, and a thought will come into my mind. Hey, that would be a good movie. That would be a good book. So that's how it starts.
Yeah. Now, do you base your characters on people that you know?
Loosely. A lot of times I will use family members and things like people who don't mind and people who I don't have to get a whole lot of permission from to do it. So I'll base some of it loosely on them and their character, things like that, or use their names and give them that little credit.
Right. Yeah, it's best to get permission before you, do that. Now, in Family Ties, Family Lies, though, you've got kind of a villain. Now, was that based on anybody you know?
No, it wasn't. Just in general conversation, you hear people that do things or whatever, and you kind of say, So it's not based on anyone in particular, just somebody who might fit the bill somewhere and might think it's them, but it's just...
They'll just have to speculate.
Right. I'll never tell.
Right. Now, are you working on another book?
I am. I am working on Skinning a Snake, and it's the story of a lady who finds out that her boyfriend of 3 years is cheating on her. She happens to follow him to another woman's house one day, and so the whole thing blows up, and that's a good one too.
Yeah. Now, do you have a publishing date for it yet?
Pardon me?
Do you have a publishing date for it yet?
I don't. It should be the end of this month, but no later than the middle of March.
Okay. So, and people should be looking not only for Family Ties, Family Lies, they should be looking for Skinning a Snake.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And they are by Shandra Love.
Yes.
And actually, you have a number of books out, so people should look for the name. And
right, look for the name, and you'll get everything else.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much for being with us today.
And thank you for having me.
Thanks. Shandra Love has been here telling us about Family Lies, Family Ties, and also Skinning a Snake. Be sure to look for them at your library and your favorite bookstore.